We play games because y'all do it, and we be playing games to test y'all sometimes. We be testing y'all to see what y'all gonna put up with, what we can get away with, what y'all gonna deal with from us. And sometimes we be playing games to see if you actually like wifey material, you know what I'm saying? Like we be testing y'all. Fret not though, cause I'm about to get y'all the tea as I always do. But it's my last time doing it, all right? I'm done doing it. I'm done giving y'all the biz because I'm exposing too much, all right? It's my last time. I'm about to tell y'all the ways that men test women. And disclaimer, please, y'all, I ain't no damn prophet, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no one size fits all situation. So don't take what I say so literal, you know what I mean? Take what I say and put it into your situation, all right? Listen. So first, we'll purposely go long periods of time without talking to y'all. We be doing this to see how much attention y'all.
First of all, what's up with these TikTok dudes with lip gloss? They got the P. Diddy lip gloss. I mean, legit. P. Diddy lip gloss. I mean, it's legit. Like shiny, like a fucking hippo. Let's put lips. I just don't understand this. Look at this. People, get the hell out of here, bro. And look, even Dave Chappelle, come on, dog. Come on. All right, whatever. Let's go, man. Nah, man, let's go.
And if we could just pop in and out of y'all life if we want to. Like I said, this not a one size fits all situation. Sometimes we dead do be busy, you know what I'm saying? But if you know your partner and your partner mess with you like that, 9 times out of 10, he gonna let you know, like, oh, look, I'm at work, I'm at the gym, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, so I'm not gonna be on my phone. And you should just be knowing your partner. Like, is he the type to just fall asleep and ghost the whole world? You know what I mean? Do we really not be on his phone like that? You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Next, we'll bring you around our friends early on, and we'll be doing this to see if you're going to be choosy, if you're going to be flirty, if you're going to be all up in their face, being friendly, stuff like that. But this is actually a good thing, though, because that means he's really considering taking things seriously with you, you know what I mean? He letting you meet all his peoples and stuff like that. Be warned, though, the insecure man will find a way to see flirtation in any of the things you're doing, even if you're just being cordial. And last is seeing if we can get y'all to the crib on the first link. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Men do not mind taking y'all out on dates, you know what I'm saying? Dudes be paying for the cheat all the time, you know, that ain't nothing. But you gotta set that standard that's what it is, because if I could get you to the crib and hit it on the first link, then why am I gonna take you on a date? Because I'm gonna keep it real, the end goal, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The end goal always be to get some coochie. But you actually like liking a girl, having feelings for her, getting to know her, come from the stuff.
Liking you is accidental. It's not the main goal. You know, liking women when you're going out with them is an accidental thing. It's not something that you like. You're like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get my wifey today. You know, most of the time, most dudes are like, okay, she's hot. Now, look, it depends on the age, right? As you get older, you start to say, I want someone who I could partner with. But if you're around our age range, they'll say that type of stuff.
Outside of that. So if you're gonna let a dude get it easy on the first link, especially if y'all haven't really been talking or texting or anything like that prior, then there's no reason for that. There's no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no reason to really get to know you. There's no reason to go on dates and everything. You already gave me what I wanted. Ladies, understand men like the chase. We like the chase. Even though that's annoying, we naturally like the chase. But yeah, I hope my last couple of vids, the ones I made before this one and this one, help y'all. Like I said, man, I ain't no prophet. I'm just speaking from experience and things I.
Listen to this.
I'd say he looked like 50 Cent and a Pitbull mixed together. Nah, he looks like Fat Joe if he was black and had a Pitbull. Like, okay. Sorry for the racism.
Ways men test women just to see how they act. Number one, he'll put you in a setting with friends just to see how you behave around other.
Yeah, he even got the Pitbull chain. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Where? Nah, man. Yo. Nah, man. I'm tripping, bro. Nah, I'm going to hell. I'm going straight to hell, people. I'm going straight to motherfucking hell right now. Okay, all right, that's enough.
On other men because he want to see if you are the one for him. In order for him to see that, he has to know that you behave a certain way. See, men don't invest in things that don't know how to behave to the magnitude of what they believe is proper etiquette. See, when you're too friendly with the homeboys, then you're not for him. You might just be for the village. That's how men look at women. Number two, He may talk about his past tense relationship just to see if you're jealous. Asking questions to see how you react to certain things that he's went through. See, when he say things like, yeah, my ex used to be jealous about, he's testing you to see if that you're the same way. And if you ultimately fail that test, he knows what.
Yeah. Also, they'll say some stuff like, if you stayed with a cheater before. Honestly, the way I like to do it sometimes is I ask you, what are your habits? Do you have any drug addiction? Now, I personally won't judge you if you do weed or psychedelics. I'm talking about the drugs that work on your dopamine system, right? Those are the ones that you should be worried about because it controls your impulse control. Women who do a lot of drugs in that way, who do a lot of coke, crack, right? They're not going to be faithful, all right? A woman who stays, if she tells me she stayed with a man who cheated for a long time, then that shows me that you're not the type of woman that I want to be with because I want a woman who will leave a cheater. You know, most likely you got used to people cheating. So maybe you got used to how to prevent him from cheating, which means you might be into stalking him, getting his passwords, that type of stuff. You know, like that's one of my ways of testing women.
What to put on you. Number 3, he'll test you to see your neediness. Sometimes a lot of women tend to believe that a man is a paycheck. And a lot of times the men that see that the woman thinks he's a paycheck ultimately only come for one mission. And once he accomplishes his mission, he is gone. He is unsubscribing and leaving that job alone because he's not a paycheck and he won't be a paycheck. See, the men that are conscious and understand this, they tend to test you. So they'll take you to the store just to see if you have very expensive taste. See, it's one thing to have expensive taste on your dime, but it's another to have it on his. Number 4, he'll ask questions like, how did your last relationship end? The reason why he's asking that is because he want to test your loyalty. He want to see, what did you do to the last man? So sometimes we play nice and play on friendly. Oh, yeah, word, you did that to him? That's good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Is he alive? Oh, really? Send me your photo. Oh, really? He cheated? Did you stay? No? Oh, okay. Oh, you cheated. Have you ever cheated? Oh, okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that.
Is he wild? Word. But in the back of his mind, he's like,
Or better yet, shut up, Pip. Or better yet, I'm gonna throw a kid at you, bro. I know you get this. Not a kid at you, Jesus Christ. You know, because pit bulls bite kids, but if he's a man, and that doesn't sound right. Jesus Christ, I forgot what I was gonna say.
instant block and delete. Number 5, he'll test if you drama. See, men don't like toxic women. And the reason why toxic women tend to get the most talked about nowadays is because most people are just toxic. And a real man who's established and have things to lose won't attach himself to something like that. See, when you're insecure and you're yelling and screaming and everything is...
Yeah, that's a big one. How they deal with conflict, how they deal with disagreement. You know, like guys, I'll be honest with you, a lot of guys, if you're toxic, you're not going to do this type of assessment. If you're toxic, you're not going to assess the toxicity in me. But if you're not toxic, you're looking out for toxic traits because you don't want toxic people in your life. You get what I mean? So if you're toxic and they don't notice that you're toxic, they're toxic.
Not knowing how to explain and express yourself. A lot of the men that a lot of women say they won't attach themselves to that. Why would a man work this hard to build himself up, ultimately lose everything he's built for a very insecure, toxic woman? That don't even make sense. Don't let that go over your...
We play games because y'all do it, and we
Listen to...
The 4th way guys test women is by giving you space and physical distance. By consciously stepping back, a man might be checking to see if you pursue him, if you respect his need for space, or if the connection fades. This is rooted in the psychological need for independence within intimacy. By providing space, he's not only observing your response or absence, but also testing the strength and security of the bond.
What in the Mark Zuckerberg is this guy? That's how he forgot to get the human update. Why is he talking like a robot?
It's a barometer to determine if the relationship can thrive even when not constantly fueled by presence. Aristotle declared,
Oh, shut up, Melissa.
whoever is delighted in solitude is either a wild beast or a god. The great Greek philosopher suggests that solitude can bring out extreme tendencies in individuals.
My man got to blink, dude. You got to blink, bro. Right? Like, blinking is good for you, buddy. Like,
individuals. 3 specific examples of what this could look like are: number 1, not texting or calling you for a day or 2. Number 2, taking a solo trip without inviting you. Number 3, spending a weekend away with friends without much contact. The third way that guys test women is testing your boundaries. When a man tests your boundaries, he is gauging where you stand and how much you will value yourself. He might push certain buttons or do things that might be slightly off-putting. Psychologically, boundaries are a reflection of self-worth and self-respect. By testing them, he's not only discerning what you'll accept, but also gauging his own place within those boundaries. It's an intricate dance of understanding mutual respect, personal limits, and the balance of power within the relationship. Screenwriter Jerome Cady said, "It's a wise man who knows where courage ends and stupidity begins." In testing boundaries, a man aims to find this balance. He's discerning mutual respect and the depth of understanding. 3 specific examples of what this could look like are: number 1, canceling plans last minute to gauge your reaction. Number 2, telling a borderline offensive joke with you. And number 3 is arriving late without an explanation.
hey, yo. He's right. He's right.
Way how men test women, which is he will talk about his female friends. So what I've seen after working with single successful women all over the world for the 10 plus years is that men will test if you are jealous, if you are possessive, if you
You can tell she had a baby face because she still has like baby features.
envious, right? If you want to control him by mentioning, a female name here or there, because they really want to see your reaction, right? If you become like super inquisitive, if you become argumentative, if you become jealous, of course. So if you want to learn a 30-second trick on how to make any man desire you, then hop over to my bio and click this link right here.
All right, people. This is the video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Are you needy and creepy? Do you have a tough time coming across confident when you like the person? A lot of the times you just don't know what to do. You have habits and patterns that whenever somebody triggers you, you completely forget what to do the right thing. Well, guess what? I have a course for that. And it's called The Psychological Game of Attraction, Natural Chemistry, and The Feminine Woman, what I call the fundamentals. All of those courses are meant to eradicate and exercise the needy, creepy parts in you through action. Meaning, you do what the videos say, and without a shadow of a doubt, you actually get the results. You'll notice that men call you back more. Men will want more relationships with you. They're gonna be the ones that are needy and creepy. They're gonna be the ones that want something. They're gonna be the ones that are the aggressors in trying to get a relationship out of you. But the problem is that a lot of people just watch 1 or 2 videos and completely forget that there's actually a system. Don't just watch one or two videos. Get the system either by purchasing all of them and get a discount, or purchase them individually. Because a lot of the times, just watching one video in isolation, you actually miss the big picture. You have to understand why it works. You have to understand what to do next. And a lot of times, my videos just can't address that. A lot of people, you'll see by the testimonies right here, a lot of people have done what those videos say, and they've gotten results. Like the other day, I was in Mexico, and they were like, "Hey, Alexis," and I'm like, "Hey, oh my God, your videos are so great." And and she was like, "Look at my kid." I'm like, what you talk about your kid? That's not my kid. She's like, no, because of him, because of your videos, he's here. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's a thing. But I get that a lot. And ironically, that woman watches all of my videos, right? So purchase those courses, man. And if you don't like it, you actually could get a 30-day money-back guarantee, right? Purchase them individually, or get a discount and purchase them all by clicking on the description down below. You have the option of purchasing the one with the bonuses. that obviously it's more material, where it's like I give you guys meditations. There's also other courses on how to make friends, how to master anything. Or you could purchase it without the bundle, which is much more affordable, all right? And with that, you guys are able to support my channel, which will allow me to make more videos, okay? Anyways, see you guys inside, and thank you.